Hello and welcome to today's video. I am excited, nervous, all the feels about today's video because I thought I would pick up my vlog camera and vlog my journey. I am going to revamp and redo an overhaul of my health and wellness so that I can feel better, have more energy, physical and emotional, and I thought that I would take you along with me. I did a poll on Instagram stories last week and a lot of you said that you would actually be interested in seeing a behind the scenes vlog style video. I haven't done one in a while, so I thought it's Monday morning, let's just jump in, let's just do it. I tend to overthink everything and I thought that I would stop overthinking it and stop being a perfectionist and to just vlog and just to have fun with it. I do enjoy making videos and editing, but I do tend to overthink things. But anyway, that's what we're doing today. As you saw before, I had my morning routine, which I haven't done in a while, to be honest, and I've been working. I actually just had therapy. Now I'm gonna make a coffee and then go to the gym. I will sit down with you a bit later to kind of explain to you what I'm planning on doing and how I got started, because I did a little bit of planning, a little planning session with my sister this weekend, and I met with my health coach yesterday. So I do have a plan in place that I've been implementing as of this morning, but I will share with you a little bit the thought process, what's going on, what I am doing, because I want to take you along this journey, hopefully to inspire you to do the same if you haven't been feeling well. The whole reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like physically and emotionally lately I haven't been at my best, and enough is enough. I want to take action and I want to figure it out. You know, when you know all the things you should be doing but you don't fully do them all the time, I want to buckle down and to actually get them done. So even if it comes to my morning routine, I need to be more disciplined. I need to be more disciplined with my evening routine. So things like that, because I want to feel happy, energetic, physically and emotionally, and so I figured that my priority is going to be my health and wellness. So that is why I'm doing a little overhaul so I can feel better, because I've just been exhausted and drained lately. So that's what I'm doing. But it is 12 o'clock. I just had therapy. I just journaled. After therapy, I usually sit down, write down some reflections, whatever came up, so I can actually anchor them and remember them down the line, and it's cool to see the progress. But I'm going to have a coffee, get a bit of work done, because I do have a 9-to-5 job, if you didn't know, on top of my coaching and self-development business. I do have a 9-to-5 job, and I want to be mindful of vlogging during the day when I'm taking breaks, because I do have a job and I have to be respectful of that. But yeah, I'm gonna make my coffee, work, go to the gym for my lunch break, and I will check in with you and explain a little bit more what I'm doing. Okay, that was a longer intro than I planned, but I talk a lot, so. So while my milk is frothing, I thought I would quickly show you what I put in my coffee, because I always try to enhance or add nutrients wherever I can. And this is what I've come up with, and I switch it up a little bit some days, but every single day I always put collagen in my coffee. Keep in mind, you have to do your own research with what you want to do, what you believe in, and what you should be doing, because I'm not a nutritionist or a health professional, but this is based on my research and my own knowledge and my experience. But I put collagen in my coffee for added protein and health benefits. Recently, my mom, she's also great at finding knowledge. Actually, both my parents are, but adding blackstrap molasses, which is high in iron and a whole bunch of minerals. I don't know which ones, but this is also a great addition that I'm going to start doing in my coffee. Not maybe every single day, but it adds a little bit of a caramelly taste. So I do limit it because it's still like carbs and it's still mainly, there's still a bit of sugar in it. However, I do think it's a nice little addition. It does sweeten the coffee a little bit, add a little bit of a caramel flavor. And then I have soy milk. Although soy milk is not necessarily the best in terms of potentially your hormones and stuff, I do like to have soy sometimes, especially because it's high in protein, and I am trying to up my protein. Spoke to my health coach yesterday, and I need to increase my protein intake, which is why I'm doing soy in my coffee as well as collagen. So that's what I put in my coffee. I thought I would share with you, since we're talking about health and wellness and little hacks of what I've been doing. So I just got dressed. I'm heading down to the gym to do my workout. I work out about 4 times a week. And yesterday with my health coach, I set some goals because I want to lean out a little bit, lose a bit of body fat, and yeah. It's a subject that's never easy to talk about, especially when you're talking about weight loss, because I do want to love and appreciate my body. However, I do also want to be healthy, and even though I might look healthy to others, it's also about how I feel. And I don't feel at my best physically, even though I've been gaining strength at the gym because I've been doing more strength training, which I love. So here we are. I also set health goals with my health coach yesterday, and that's why I'm increasing my protein intake. Anyway, I don't have organized thought with what I was going to say, but I do feel a little bit self-conscious in my body lately, so that is why I'm also taking charge, and I want to lean out a little bit, which I ignore the laundry, but that is real life. But yeah, I want to lean out a little bit and have a little bit more muscle definition. I have been increasing strength, so that's at least a good thing. But I do want to lose a little bit of body fat, and I think it's okay to admit that you don't feel good in your skin and to do something about it. To not be obsessed over it, which I sometimes can be a little bit, but to learn how to love yourself while still having health and fitness goals. I think that's okay to do. So no, I don't feel great in my body, but I do something about it. So I'm just trying to appreciate the journey and recognize that health goals is not just about how you look, but also about how you feel. But anyway, I'll talk, like I said, a little bit more about that when I'm done my work day, so I can actually sit and talk to you and tell you how I was setting goals and stuff when it comes to my health and wellness. But anyway, I'm gonna go do my workout, and I will catch up with you after. Done. As you can probably tell, I finished my workout and I'm just gonna stretch, go back upstairs, make some lunch, and get back to work. I love the feeling of challenging myself, seeing improvement in my strength, my endurance, and just pushing myself physically but also mentally, because exercising is mental and physical. You know, one of the things that I tell myself when I'm working out is mind over matter, especially when I feel like giving up. Sometimes it's not just, you're not giving up physically, you just don't feel like pushing through. So I try to push myself as much as possible and to push through the discomfort, and that is good practice for pushing through in life. But anyway, I'm just gonna finish stretching, get back to work, make some lunch, and I'll check in with you after. So So I'm working. I just wanted to show you my little visitor. Hi, Remy! This is my dog, my friend's dog. Hi, Remy! And I just babysit her once in a while when she needs to run errands. Hi, Remy! So I just finished my work day and I thought I would sit down and tell you a little bit more about the idea behind this vlog and what I'm trying to do. I will try to be as concise as possible, but if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I tend to ramble on sometimes, so bear with me. So the idea behind this, so lately I've just been feeling emotionally drained, physically exhausted. I can't wake up in the morning. I don't have the same energy that I used to have. I don't feel as motivated and excited to get stuff done when it comes to my business or anything else. And I know that the foundation of your life is the quality of your habits. If you hear noises, it is my Remy, my friend, my furry friend that you saw before. But anyway, the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your habits, and I wanted to revamp and reevaluate my habits and to be more disciplined with them, because I have fallen off the bandwagon when it comes to my morning routine. I have fallen off the bandwagon when it comes to my mindset work and even my journaling to some extent. I'm sorry, I'm also keeping an eye on the dog at the same time. But I wanted to just sit down, revamp or reset goals and readjust my strategy when it comes to my health goals to make sure that I'm full of energy, that I feel inspired, that I feel motivated, and that I feel good emotionally and physically. Because if I'm honest, even physically, I don't feel as good as I like to feel. I don't feel as good in my body as I would like to feel, and inevitably that's going to affect your mental and emotional state. So that's why I wanted to show you a little bit of the process of setting goals or setting new goals or resetting goals, and then the strategy to actually implement those goals and to adjust and to stay patient and to stay consistent, stay disciplined. And I thought this might be a cool way for me to also, what's wrong, Remy? This might also be a cool way for me to document my journey, because I've had a lot of ups and downs, and maybe I'll touch on that in another video. What is it? Maybe I'll touch on that in another video about what's been going on when it comes to my anxiety. When it comes to my body, I had gained a lot of weight, lost some weight, lost a lot of weight, and then gained some weight back. And it's just been a lot of up and down when it comes to my mindset, when it comes to my body confidence, when it comes to self-worth and body image. There's a lot going on, and I want to take you along with me to share what's going on, because when we're talking about creating a happier, more meaningful life, we do have to start with the foundation, which are our habits, is our mindset, which is the quality of our life. If you don't feel good mentally, emotionally, and physically, you will not have the energy or the motivation or the desire to carry out your dream life and to achieve your goals. And I have a lot of goals for myself, and I want to feel my best, to enjoy the journey, and to have energy and to feel excited. So that is the idea behind this vlog. That's what's been going on. Like I said, I'll go into more detail in future clips or whatever, but I'm thinking of doing this roughly like a weekly vlog. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in. But that is what's been going on. Now I do want to show you quickly, I'm still looking at the, he just hit his head on the window. I do want to show you quickly what I've done so far when it comes to readjusting my goals. So let me just show you. Remy! No! Sit! So I do want to show you quickly what I've done to readjust my goals and to reset my goals, to walk you through the process. This is something that I actually also do with my one-on-one coaching clients, to set goals, set inspired and meaningful goals, create a strategy, put the strategy in place, and then with time give you the tools that you need to readjust with time how to achieve your goals and to readjust based on the results, based on what's going on and how you are doing, how you're feeling. So let me show you what I've done so far in terms of setting goals, the strategy, etc. On Instagram, and you've been following my channel, then you know that I am crazy about journals. These are just two of my journals. This is my bullet journal, and at the beginning of the year, I did create a vision for the life I want to create. And the main three banner goals that I want to achieve this year, which are my business, overall happiness, and health. So this was the vision that I created at the beginning of the year for my goals for the year. Then from there, I had done a brain dump of everything that I want to get done. Then every single week, what I do is I sit down, I look at my overall goals, I read my vision, I go through the list of ideas of things that I want to do to accomplish my goals, and then I set monthly goals. So this was January. I sit down and I pull what I want to focus on that month. Then I use a tracker to make sure that I stay on track, and then this is an extra little thing that I do. So this is what I do every single month. Now, I did, like I said, want to readjust and revamp my goals. So it's okay if you want to revisit your goals. It's okay if you want to change your goals. It's okay if you want to adjust, change, like I said, revisit them. And that's what I did. So what happened last week is I was starting to get overwhelmed, starting to get frustrated with my body and what's going on. So I sat down, I started with doing a brain dump. I started doing a brain dump in terms of the elements I want to have in my health vision. That's my overall goals. It's not the specific targets necessarily, but it's also how I want to feel. I want to feel strong and healthy, energy and motivated. So this was just a brain dump of everything that I want. And then I did a brain dump of the actual tangible habits and tasks I need to accomplish to bring that health vision, the goal itself, into life. So this is how I want to feel in terms of my goal, the outcome, and this is how I'm going to actually achieve it. And then, like I said, I continue. This is like my brain dump notebook where I get messy in it. So then I just added a few ideas, a few elements of things to look into in terms of my health. And then I created a plan of attack. This is the steps that I need to take to actually put everything into action and organize everything. So I started with a brain dump. Then on Saturday, I sat down, created a vision for my health and self-love. And then I want to create a vision board, etc. Okay? So what I'm going to focus on first, hi Remy. Hi Remy. So what I wanted to focus on first is my energy, which means my morning and evening routine. And it's really important in terms of your goals to always start small and to always start focusing with the things that will have the biggest impact. So you want to get motivated, you want to get excited. Let me just switch it, hang on. What's important to remember is when you set goals, and you have to start small and you have to start with the changes that will have the biggest impact. So for me right now, it's a lot of it has to do with my physical health. I am lacking a lot of energy, so I want to revisit my morning and evening routine to make sure that I'm getting quality sleep, because I am not, to make sure that my nutrition is optimized, and to make sure my workouts are optimized. And yesterday I consulted a health coach. I did a coaching call yesterday, and she helped me reassess where I'm at to be able to figure out what strategy to implement. So that helped me create my strategy in terms of my nutrition and in terms of my workout. So if ever you have a particular area where you're struggling with and you want help, it is always important to reach out and to actually consult with professionals, because they will be able to help you the most, because they are the experts. And when it comes to health and nutrition, I have a knowledge, I have a foundational knowledge, but at the end of the day, I'm not an expert. So I reached out to a trusted health coach, and she helped me assess where I'm at, because if you want to set goals, you have to know where you are to know where you are going and what you need to do to actually get there. So then from this brain dump and this organization, here's what I came up with. So after doing a brainstorming session, doing the brain dump, etc., I took my bullet journal because I like things to be organized and look kind of cute, and I created a health and wellness vision for myself. And I wrote in the present tense, as this already happened, the vision that I have for how I want to feel and what I want to accomplish. And this isn't necessarily tangible. It's not I want to weight a certain amount of pounds, for example. It's I want to feel mentally and emotionally and physically strong. I want to feel confident and comfortable in my body. I won't go into it because this is a little bit personal, but this is the vision that I created for my health and wellness. And this is actually something that I do, like I said, with my one-on-one coaching clients as well. First, create a vision for their life and the main goals that they have in their life as well. to actually make it more inspiring, more meaningful than just numbers, than just specific targets. It's about how you want to feel and the happiness that you want to create in your life. So creating a vision is a lot more empowering and is a lot more almost tangible and encouraging to revisit on a daily, weekly basis. Then from there, I took the ideas that I had of the actual tasks and goals, and based on my health coach as well, I figured out a strategy of the 3 areas that I need to focus on, which is moving my body, my nutrition, as well as my wellness, just overall wellness and happiness and energy, etc. And what I'm going to do is from here, I'm going to figure out on a weekly basis the elements I want to focus on and what I want to add. So this week, I'm going to focus on increasing my steps, increasing my protein intake, drinking a lot more water, and trying to focus on my morning and evening routine. So I broke it down into smaller steps. And then, so this is my weekly planner. And I don't know why I'm out of breath, but on a weekly basis, I'm going to focus on these things, and I set myself the reminders of the targets that I have. In terms of my health and wellness, I always want to remember that things that also make me happy is part of my health and wellness. That's why I have things like reading and doing a puzzle and dancing, doing gua sha and skincare and stuff. So that's basically the idea. And what we tend to forget is when we're trying to set goals, firstly, you don't have to wait for Monday morning. You don't have to wait for the new year. You don't have to wait for anything specific to set new goals for yourself. If something is not working in your life, change it. If you're not happy, change it. You can set new goals at any point in time. There's no specific guide in terms of when to set goals. It's whenever you want to set new goals, take charge and set new goals. But it's about being systematic about it. It's about having the right approach to it. And this approach in terms of creating a vision, creating a strategy, and then implementing it and tracking it, and then revisiting the strategy and making sure you're always connected to the vision. This is the approach that has always worked for me in terms of setting and achieving goals, and that's what I have a free workshop on. That's what I guide my one-on-one coaching clients on as well. So I guess this part, perhaps what I'm hoping is I am always growing. I am always working on myself. I'm always setting new goals for myself. And perhaps what I'm hoping is that by showing you this journey, I can show you the power of setting meaningful and inspired goals. Yes, I do want to lose body fat. Yes, I do want to have a certain physique. But my ultimate goal is to feel happy and confident in my body and to have energy. My goals are more inspiring, they're more deep, they're more meaningful, and that's what I want you to start thinking about. What are the more deeper, meaningful goals that you want to set for yourself? Do you want to feel happier? Great, define that. What is that vision? What does that mean? What does that feel like? What does that look like? And then figuring out from there, what are the daily, weekly, monthly tasks and habits and routines you have to do to get to feel happy on a regular basis. It's always about breaking it down. I will leave as much info as I can in the description box in terms of all the resources I have when it comes to goal setting. But yeah, this is what I'm doing, and I feel happy, I feel excited, I feel empowered. It is a good feeling to take charge of yourself and to, you know, own up. Yes, I wasn't as consistent with my healthy eating. I haven't been consistent with my morning and evening routine, which has affected my sleep and my energy level. So you know what? There is a problem there. There is something that wasn't working, and I'm readjusting my strategy and creating a more basic morning routine so I can actually stick to it. I'm being more disciplined with my evening routine as well to have better sleep and to wake up with more energy. But I'm taking charge, and that feels amazing. That's already a big step, actually admitting that there is a problem that you want to fix and actually doing something about it. So that's it. Now I have to get a bit of work done. I have to write my newsletter for my mailing list. I have a journaling freebie audio going out, an audio guide for journaling, for evening journaling that I have to prepare and send out. Then I'm going for a walk and grabbing some food with a friend. But that's what I'm doing this week, and I'm excited. Actually, it's not just this week, it's for a few weeks, but this is the purpose of this vlog, and I hope that you're excited and that you're feeling empowered to do the same. I also like to be inspiring and encouraging and to give action items. That's definitely something I do a lot on my Instagram. So perhaps now I will encourage you to pause the video and to reflect a little bit on what I just said. What is one big goal that you would like to set for yourself, and then create a vision for it? Like I said, I will leave the resources down below in terms of how to set meaningful and inspiring goals. But if you're feeling that itch, if you're actually watching this video, then that means that you want more out of your life. So take this as an invitation to come along with me. Whether your goals are for health and wellness or whether your goals are something else, set goals with me and actually stay accountable and follow along my journey, and hopefully that will inspire you to do the same and to stay on top of everything and to set and achieve your goals so that you can feel happier and create a more meaningful life. Okay, like I said, I told you I talk a lot, so I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna need to get to work and get some stuff done. It is evening now. I went for a walk, I had dinner. What else did I do? I had a productive evening, but I just thought I would check in and say goodnight. But before I went, I thought I would share with you quickly how I end every evening. I like to sit down, recap, and see what I got done, what I need to get done the day after, and kind of plan the next few days, because I generally have a big to-do list and I'm trying to learn how to be more realistic with that, but that's a work in progress. So what I try to do is go through my to-do list, plan the rest of the week, but I also like to go through my tracker and see where was I able to practice the habits I'm trying to cultivate, was I able to experience the emotions I'm trying to cultivate, and also to write down good memories. So I don't do this every single day, but then I try to do it every couple of days. So for example, today is Monday, and I want to make sure that I write down good memories from this weekend, spending time with my family, with my parents, my dad and I repotting a few of my propagation of my plants. So I want to make sure to remember those little things, because if I am trying to cultivate a happier life, if I'm trying to cultivate more mindfulness, then I want to make sure that I bring awareness to the good things in my life, and that means remembering the small moments and the important moments that matter the most, because down the line those are easy to forget, but I want to make sure that I remember those moments. Like a memory of me and my dad driving and going to a few stores for him he was helping me figure out how to set up my patio, because I want to grow a few herbs on my little patio. So that's a good memory, and I want to remember that in a few years when I look through my journals and my good memories. So that is how I end my evening. Probably gonna have a little tea as well and decompress, because I haven't had too much of downtime, then do a bit of self-reflection in bed. But I'm thinking this vlog might be cut up a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna be the full week, but I might cut it up in two, because I think I'll have a lot of content, because I do have a lot to share. But what I want you to take away from day one is that if you want to set new goals, you can do it at any time. You don't have to wait for the new year, new month, new week. Any point in time, if you feel like something is not working, you're unhappy, take charge, set new goals, create a strategy, and implement it. And then throughout the week, I will show you how my strategy is going, how I'm implementing what I came up with in terms of my health and wellness goals, to hopefully inspire you to do the same, whether it's health and wellness as well, whether it's any other goals. So with that, I'm going to call it a night, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Although tomorrow I'm going into the office, so I'm not sure how much I'll film during the day, but anyway, I'll check in with you later. It is now the next day. I just got home from work and I thought I would film a quick clip. Wow. While I still had a bit of makeup on and I was wearing proper clothes, because I'll be spending most of the week, as most of you also are, in loungewear. But as you just saw, when I get home from work, I like to give myself a little bit of mental space, just to do things in a meditative state. Wow, I cannot talk today. Meditative state, to unwind, unpack my stuff, get my house in order, check my plants, all that jazz. But but I figured I would sit down with you today. It's 5:30 and I have usually I tutor on Tuesday evenings, and then after that I have another meeting. So my Tuesdays are quite hectic because I go to the office, come home, it gets busy. So I figured I would sit down quickly and talk to you about how to maintain healthy habits when you're on the go. And the biggest tip that I would share with you is to be organized, but to keep it simple. If on days where you have to go to work or you're busier, you have to adjust some of your habits, then do so. Don't put yourself the added pressure of having to do something, because that defeats the purpose. So on days where I have to wake up and go to the office, I don't do my morning journaling. However, I would recommend coming up with alternatives. So having a plan B for your healthy habits. So for example, for me, on days if I wake up late, because we all know that happens, if I wake up late, or if on days that I go into the office and I have to be up earlier than out of the house, then what I do instead of journaling is that I make sure that as I'm doing my morning routine, as I'm brushing my teeth, doing my skincare, I'm trying to do my deep breaths, which is something that I do with my morning routine. And I will touch upon my morning routine another day this week, but I will talk about that. But I'm just giving you an idea of simplifying your habits. So instead of sitting down doing my morning journaling, doing my full morning routine, I have a backup plan. I have a plan B to make sure I do have a semblance of a morning routine, to give myself the mental and emotional space to just be. Because if we're talking, like I said, if we're talking about health and wellness, we're talking about mental, emotional, and physical health. So if I don't have time in the morning, then I do my gratitude in my mind. As I'm doing my skincare, I make sure to be very meditative, very intentional, to not check my phone first thing, to give myself a little bit of time to just meditate, do my deep breaths, and just be with myself before heading into the day. So my biggest tip, like I said, is when you have a busy day, to be kind with yourself, to be patient with yourself, and to find alternatives. So that was, for an example of my morning routine. Alternatives in terms of your physical health. If you know that there are some days that are really hectic, then don't schedule your workouts. My workouts are scheduled every single week. On Sundays, usually I sit down and I plan my week. So if I know that on Tuesdays I'm going into work, or if it's another day, then I know that those days, by the time I get home and I get everything done, it's not a good day to work out, and it becomes too much. So I make sure that those days I prioritize making sure I get my steps in, which today I got 14,000 steps. Yay for me. So making sure that I get my steps in, making sure I'm focusing on drinking my water, eating healthy, and in the evening to unwind, just doing a few little stretches. If I'm watching something, just sit on the floor and do a few stretches. Your health and your wellness doesn't have to be elaborate. It is really about the small things that you do on a day-to-day basis that will stack up with time. And I just want to remind you, if you have a busy, hectic schedule, on weeks where where your work is busier, to just be kind with yourself, adapt your health and wellness habits and routines, and to adapt to it, but to plan ahead. That's another big key, to plan ahead, to make sure you are able to stay on track. I always have healthy meal options in my inventory, so my pantry and my fridge and my freezer are always stocked with healthy meal options, so I don't get tempted to pick up food on the way home. I did feel like barbecue chicken today, which is not horrible if I have it with salad, but I decided to opt for my meal options, things that I already have here that are a bit healthier. But yeah, that's it. So my evening is going to look like going to get changed, relax a little bit, maybe sit on the patio because it's a beautiful day. It's going to rain all week, so I want to enjoy the sun, be present, maybe do a bit of journaling just for myself. But I'll check in with you a bit later. But today I'm a bit busy, so I might not check in as much or film as much. So that's it. later in the evening. I had a productive evening, but I realized I haven't had much downtime. And I've mentioned this before, but I want to be more mindful and intentional with my evening routine, because if we're talking about health and wellness, then I need to, for myself, I need to improve my sleep, which means to make sure that I shut down my brain. I just caught myself mindlessly scrolling on a website, shopping, adding things to a cart. And I told myself I need to stop and wind down and get ready to go to bed. If you can't tell, my eyes are a little bit sleepy, but yeah, I'm tired. But I was thinking about this vlog, and I think I already have a lot of content, and I'm getting into this whole vlogging thing, and I'm gonna see how it goes, and I hope that you are enjoying what I am going to create with this. But I might split up the vlog. I also want to be a little bit more clear with my approach, because the whole idea is for you to show you the progress and what I'm implementing, and I'm showing you bits and pieces, but I might want to rethink and maybe do a little sit down to show you exactly my plan and how I'm breaking it down and stuff. So lots on my brain, lots of exciting stuff, lots that I'm doing. But now it is 9:30 p.m. and I want to be up by 7:30, so I'm going to call it a night, do my skincare and brush my teeth and put my phone away. That's also really important. And what else? I don't know. But anyways, I will check in with you tomorrow. From the future of when I actually filmed the vlog. So I realized as I was editing that I deleted day 3 of the footage of the vlog, which means that we have an abrupt end to the vlog and I don't have all the footage for day 3. I'm sorry. I'm new to this, I'm still learning. Here we are, reality of life, and it's okay, I'm gonna go with the flow. But I still wanted to do an outro to say thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. As I was editing, I was getting ideas of the next few videos that I can create for you. But I think my intention with my YouTube channel is definitely to show you a more day-to-day, hands-on perspective into what it means to create a life that you love when it comes to setting intentional, inspiring, and meaningful goals, such as creating a healthier and more energetic lifestyle, such as cultivating more happiness, such as, I don't know, creating a fulfilling career. I will be still sharing you my progress in terms of my health and wellness journey. It has actually been a week and a half since I filmed the few days that you saw in this vlog, and I have to say I'm already noticing a difference in terms of my energy, in terms of my body even. So I'm already encouraged with the results and with how things are going, so I'll be taking you along more, but I think I'll be a bit more general. I will be doing more general vlogs. Please make sure to subscribe if you are interested, if you want to learn more tips and strategies and approaches of how you can create a happier and more meaningful life. And let me know, give me a thumbs up as well. If you do enjoy vlog style videos versus the sit downs that I've been doing, please let me know. I am still trying to find my voice and find my filming style, so I do want to know what you're also interested in seeing. So please make sure to give me some feedback because I want to hear from you. And with that being said, I'm going to finish editing this video and put it up today. And I will catch you in the next video. I'm planning to do a spring cleaning your life video. I've been filming clips here and there, so that's what's coming next. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you a lot of love. Bye for now.